What's going on, everybody? It's Obua back, and today I'm bringing you a brand new series. It's going to be my small farm series, just really small compact farms that are easy to make but really efficient. So we're going to start with a cooked chicken farm. It gives you feathers and it gives you cooked chicken, and it's scalable. You can make it 1 wide, you can make it 3 wide, or like this big guy, you can make it 5 wide. I'm going to go ahead and throw everything you need up on the screen right now, so you can go ahead and pause the video if you want to get all the materials. If not, let's get started. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is put down a chest for your collection with 2 glass over it, and then stick a hopper in the back of the chest. Once you have that done, just stick a slab on top and a build block behind it, and then you're going to want to stick a dispenser facing forward on top of that build block, and another dispenser on top of that. Make sure they're dispensers, not droppers, because they do different things, even though they're very similar. One of these dispensers is actually going to kick out baby chickens, whereas the other dispenser is going to kick out lava to cook your fully grown adult chickens. Once you have that done, you can come to the back and stick a hopper in the back of the bottom dispenser. And then you're going to want to stick a build block on the ground. I like smooth quartz blocks, but you can use whatever you'd like. Then take a comparator and stick it on the back facing backwards. And you're going to want another build block here with a observer facing forward. So it is important which way it faces. You need the face side where it actually detects everything to be facing towards this comparator, so that when the comparator has redstone go off, it detects it and sends off a signal through the back. Alright, so this next part we're going to go ahead and finish up the circuit. You just pull out your build blocks and you put 1 block behind the observer and 1 block below that. And then you hop up top and you put redstone on both of those blocks. Then you take out your repeater and you put it on top of the forward hopper, kind of like this. And then take a build block and stick it on top of the comparator. That completes your circuit. At this point, you can put down more hoppers to kind of widen the machine as much as you want. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it at 5 hoppers wide for now. But, I mean, you could go pretty much as wide as you wanted. Make it even more efficient. So once you have those hoppers, however wide you made the hoppers, go ahead and match that for these front hoppers. So I've got 3, I'm going to go ahead and make it 5, 2 out on each side to match the other 5. At this point, all you need to do is you need to slap down a slab on each of these front hoppers so that the baby chickens can stand on there, and the adult chickens will end up dying later. And then put down some more glass in front of all these spots. If you want to see them, it doesn't have to be glass. You can use normal block and it'll still work just fine. I just prefer to see my farm in action. Once you have that all wrapped up, take out your build block and seal it in. Alright, at this point, once you've sealed almost everything off, you'll take a lava bucket. This is going to be our killing mechanism in cooking, and you put it in the top observer right here. You just need 1. Once you have that done, like I said, everything is sealed off except for this section with the back hoppers. We still need to add all the chickens to it, so just make sure that that's 2 spots tall. That way that you can seal it easily later and the chickens can't escape. Now you can get them in several ways. You can lure them in a whole bunch of chickens with seeds, or you can throw eggs. I'm in creative, so I'm just spawning in the chickens. But each of these spots can actually hold 24 chickens, so ideally a maximum this could hold is, what is that, 120 chickens for these 5 spots. That's pretty good, I'd say. Once you have however many chickens you want and you're happy with it, then you just go ahead and take your build blocks and you try to seal them off so that nothing can get them and then they cannot escape. So there is one minor flaw that for making this machine more than 1 wide. If you have it 1 wide, it will only ever get you cooked chicken and feathers. However, if you have it 3 or 5 or 7 or anything like that, then you end up having lava constantly on sometimes like this, and when you have that, you get some cooked chicken and you get some chicken that ends up going into lava and burning. So you actually lose a little bit of chicken, but I'd say it's well worth it because of the amount that's made up. Now, one fix that you can do for this so that you get the full amount of chicken, you don't actually end up losing any, is you can add a few blocks. Of course, this has a downside too. So if you want to do this change, you just kind of fill in the blocks like this for every spot except for the center, and then fill in the front, of course. You can use glass, you can use build blocks, whatever you want. The downside to this, though, is that any chickens that don't end up in the lava, so they're on the outside, end up suffocating when they grow into adults, and they actually die as raw chickens. So then you end up getting raw chickens, cooked chickens, and feathers if you add these blocks. So there's pros and cons both ways. Anyway, I think it's a basic farm. It's pretty simple. It's easy to make. It's my chicken farm. Until next time, this is Obua, and I'm out.